listening to
Infirmary Media.
Did you hear that? Infirmary Media.
Is that right there?
Blumpkin. 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 Friends. Blumpkin. 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 Friends.
It's time for Blumpkin and Friends, starring your host, the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin.
Blumpkin. Blumpkin. Blumpkin. Friends.
Hey kids, I'm the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin, and with me today is my friend,
Number one fan, Tim.
who is currently the
RPS challenge? No. What am I?
RPS Intercontinental Championship Challenge interim champion.
Am I? I thought I lost the last one.
Yeah, no, and then you won it back. Remember we did 2?
Yeah, but then didn't you do a challenge?
No. I challenged you
Holy
and
fuck,
lost.
I'm lost.
Okay, no. So here's the deal. You won it from me,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then I won it from you, and then you won it
But,
back
that's how it
immediately
went.
in the confines of the same episode. And what I've got is a rule for automatic rematches, but if you lose your rematch, then you go to the back of the line.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to lose it today.
Maybe.
If we play it.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll have an exciting game of word orgy or something, but please do not do fucking guess who karaoke roulette, whatever the
What?
fuck that is.
Why not?
God, I hate that. I just hate it. Don't expect me to sing. I will not fucking sing.
You're sitting here in a Dare t-shirt. I don't think you're in any position to call any shots, Joe Cool.
You bought me this fucking shirt. I thought I'd wear it and be nice.
I did. It was an ironic prank gift to go along.
Well,
it was
here's the irony. I'm wearing it.
It was the meat in the birthday song sandwich, and the bread was each a song that I made for you.
I played the one for Mrs. Number One Fan.
Which one? The one where you're jacking off the edge of the bed? Or
No,
when
I
you-
told her about it, but I didn't play it for her.
Why?
Because the kids were around.
Fuck them. They're doing it
So
too.
I played her the other one. She's like, he really does have a soft spot in his heart for you, doesn't he? I was just like, a little.
I also really have an impeccable memory. Anyways.
Yeah, half that shit I forgot about.
Okay.
Getting on.
We reached the point in the show when it's time to play a game. Fuck you, I'm doing it right out of the gate. And I didn't even think of my hands yet. I'm going to think of my hands right now.
I never think of my hands, which is why I do so bad.
I need paper. Fuck you, paper. Where are you? Where's the stuff in the paper?
I'm going to do what Blumpkin does. I'm going to get my phone out, and I'm going to text myself my hands. Oh, shit, look at that. My YouTube popped up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, now I can tell you the name of that video I made.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Now, see, I'm trying to go to my video list, and now it won't do it.
Haha, suck it.
Cunt.
Fucking stupid technology.
Okay, let's see here now. What do I want to do, people? Audience, reach out. Kinetically tell me what to
Nobody's
do.
going to fucking tell you what's going on, you son of a bitch.
I'm having fun with this, all
Well,
right?
put him in the phone. Hurry up. Fucking hurry up. I'm not thinking. You're not thinking. No one's thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Blumpkin and Friends proudly brings to you the Rock, Paper, Scissors Intercontinental Championship Challenge Championship of the World! There's a T
There,
for
I got 8 hands.
Tim and a B for Blumpkin, and I'm folding the paper so you can't see my shit. Hand number 1.
I went with paper.
I went with scissors.
I was going to lose.
All right, this is looking good for me. Hand number 2.
I went with T. Nope, that's supposed to be an R. R.
Jesus Christ. I went with T.
I'm just kidding. It's not a T.
R for rock. I went with paper.
I think you're full of shit.
I'm not. You can fucking see when we're done. Quit being a bitch. Hand number 3.
I went with scissors.
I went with rock. So you lose, but we have to play it out. So let's just see how
we don't.
badly I beat. Yes, we do. Hand number 4.
I went with rock.
I also went with rock. Got to get 1 point here for dignity. Come on. Hand number 5.
Paper.
You went with paper. I went with paper.
That's what I went with. Let me see what you went with.
You went with paper, rock, scissors, rock, paper. I went with scissors, paper, rock, rock, paper.
God, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, so there we go. Right out of the gate, I win back my RPS Intercontinental Championship Challenge Interim Championship. Now I owe you a rematch for the next time we play. Now for the actual point of the episode.
Good.
Have you ever just wanted to fucking get revenge on somebody so goddamn bad?
Yes.
You get to the point where you're like, I don't even care if I get arrested. I just want to fuck you back over.
Yep, I actually have 2 people like that in mind right now. 2.
Is one of them your ex-wife?
No.
Really?
Really.
Wow. It's shocking.
Whatever she fucking did to me years ago, I'm over already, so.
No, I wouldn't be. If you're ever at her house and you happen to use her bathroom, I implore you to take the hand towel and rub it all over your nuts and then put it back. Or,
okay, this is where I have to admit something.
Or take her toothbrush and rub it on your butthole. And then rinse it and then put it back. But don't rinse it too much because you don't want to kill all the butt germs.
Okay, so back when her and I were separated, and she's still living in the townhouse because she wouldn't get out.
Careful now. This could be a legally binding admission of guilt.
Gotcha, bitch.
She had like what are the ribbon handcuffs? They were handcuffs made out of ribbon for being gentle, and like a mask thingy so that you could blindfold your lover. Okay,
That sounds 50 Shades of gay, because that's not even the sexy kind of handcuffs.
No,
but
it's
go
not.
on.
But that's what she had. They matched. They were both yellow, and they both smell a little bit like, I don't know if they had a scent to them. So I was kind of pissed off at her. She was gone for the weekend, and so I grabbed the mask, and I figured like she'll probably put this on him. She might put it on herself.
Go on.
I squoze one off on both sides and kind of smeared it in a little bit.
You rubbed cum on the mask?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. That's vindictive.
Yeah, I don't know. When I got done, I mean, I let it dry, quote unquote, and I went back and looked at it later. It didn't look like there was visibly anything wrong with it, so.
Okay. Well, it's
But yeah, I had to say it. So I guess maybe that was my revenge for her way back then.
You think?
I don't know.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah. Can you top it?
I think so.
I think so. You
think
usually
so.
do.
I was upset that my parents went off to go do something fun for way longer than they said they were going to do, so I was stuck.
God, my parents did that so many fucking times.
Yeah, but you didn't get stuck babysitting your disabled sibling in the process.
There were times I thought my brother was retarded.
Yeah, but he wasn't, like, actually
No,
mentally retarded.
he wasn't. I know. I'm just having fun with it. I know.
So I'm stuck in the camper with her. I can't fucking leave.
Oh, this is when you were in Pine City?
Yes. God damn it. Yes. That's what made it fucking worse. Because there's, like, nothing to do up there. You can only play the same Super Nintendo game so many times.
Was I up there that weekend?
No.
I wasn't?
No.
Oh, was I?
You and Neil were both working and doing other things. And living
okay.
their
It was
lives
that time period.
while I was fucking trapped. So to get back at them, we always had Kool-Aid on hand. My dad would take empty apple juice jugs and then make Kool-Aid in them. You know, with a funnel and the sugar and the Kool-Aid packet and then water and you shake it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how to
So
make Kool-Aid.
I peed in one. Just a little bit.
Oh! No!
Neil knows this story. It's fucking great.
No!
No, but hang on.
Did I ever drink Kool-Aid? I'm never
Now,
drinking Kool-Aid.
can I get to the fucking point of the story that's the fucking winning edge here? So I did it, and then I put it back in the fridge like nothing was wrong. Right? So that the piss could settle. And then I did other stuff, and then I came back for dinner, and my dad's like, oh, do you want a salad? Yeah. Do you want cucumbers? Yeah, okay, fine. And then he's like, what do you want to drink on my Kool-Aid? He's like, okay. I'm like, not the orange!
Sorry.
And that was the end of it, and I did not drink the orange, but they did.
Not the orange. Why? What's wrong with the orange? I just don't like orange anymore.
He didn't fucking say anything, and you would have thought that by the way I said, not the orange, that how is that not a dead fucking giveaway that something is wrong?
It's one thing if you request a color, like, I'd like the purple, please, but when it's like, not the orange, that should be a red flag.
I think
My dad would have caught that and be like, why? What'd you do?
Yeah, the other color was either grape or cherry red or
I love
fucking
the
lime
grape.
green.
I always liked the grape and the cherry, the dark cherry. That was always great.
Yeah.
The best.
I made my parents drink some pee.
not really sure if that really tops mine. I don't know. Did they drink it?
I made my... Yes, they fucking drank it right in front of me. Do you know how hard it is to keep a straight face when people are drinking piss-tinged Kool-Aid?
So is that a little tangy there, you think?
Oh, no, I didn't put that much in.
Did you get done watching Problem Child right before you did that?
No, I didn't.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did.
Where he pissed in the... Okay.
Tangy. You're not going to drink fucking lemonade, and if it's almost exclusively piss, like I assume it was, you're not going to not taste the piss.
It's only half full. I did the best I could.
Yeah. So... You're going to taste the piss, and I can tell you, I've tasted my own piss.
Yeah, it was that would you rather thing, wasn't it?
Well, no, it was when we were doing scavenger hunts where, there were challenges to get points, and the winning team has the most points,
Well, scavenger hunt means you go find things. Doesn't mean you go drink your own piss.
It's a different type of scavenger hunt. One was gargle your own piss.
That's not a scavenger hunt.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's not my fault you didn't watch Viva La Bam.
No, whatever.
Yeah, Bia.
I'll argue this all fucking night long. It's not... Whatever.
So, here's a semi-related. When I was working at the jail, and I was taking out work crews, I took a group of guys out to clean parks. Occasionally we would go clean parks in the different areas around the adjacent counties. And we're in one, and there's this guy in the fucking van that he seems a little bit off. And the way he talks... I'm like, this guy definitely has a slight intellectual disability.
Okay.
Like Forrest Gump-esque,
All right.
He's not like full-blown retarded.
He's just a little retarded?
Yeah.
He never went full retard?
You never go full retard. So they're talking about how to get back at him, somebody peed in his mouthwash. Now, I can't prove that it happened... or if it was just them trying to say that to get laughs with the other guys that were there.
That's a tough call.
But I just remember sitting in the transport van and looking back in the mirror and go, you're fucking joking, right? No, we did. I'm like, you think his breath was mighty fresh as he was gargling that pistarine? Which, with the play on words, got quite a reaction. And here's the funny thing, is a minute later, he gets back in the van. Because he had gotten out to use a porta potty.
Okay.
So he gets in, and he talks about the big dump that he just took.
Because that's the first thing I talk about when I get back with my coworker.
That's fine.
Hey, you used to see the size of the shit I just took.
Oh, you've never done that? At work?
No.
Why?
Because we're not crude like that.
Here we go again.
You work with all guys, pretty much.
Yeah, and we don't hey, look at the big shit I just took. Or I took a massive shit. We don't do that in my work, at least in my department.
Yeah, you fucking should have.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so anyways, he gets back in the van and everybody's kind of cracking little smirks and shit. But nobody said anything to him.
Well, yeah, who's going to go up there and be like, hey, we pissed in your fucking...
And when we got back to the jail, I'm like, I swear to God, I'm going to pretend you did not tell me that because I don't actually believe you did it. But just know that if I find out that if it's true, your asses are grass. They're like, oh, okay. I ruined the mood. By being responsible.
You had to be responsible. You're in a position of authority there.
Right. And then I immediately said, besides, next time, just take a shit in his pillowcase and leave it for him. Tie it up in a knot, and he'll nuzzle up to a fucking stink nugget when he's going to sleep. And then I do believe I told the pissy Kool-Aid story.
To them?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
What are they going to do? Write a letter to my parents?
Well, no. I don't know. I don't think I would get that close with that group of guys. Because, I know what you did.
It's different when you're with a work crew of people that are there for lesser crimes like DWI and such.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I guess I don't know the entire clientele of where he worked, but yeah. I figured the ones that went out and cleaned the parks were probably more behaved.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get on a work crew where you go out and do stuff in the community, you're better behaved. Which is to say, holy Christ, there was a time when we were having a prank war of sorts at work. So, somebody thought it would be funny to get a Halloween decoration spider and hang it from the exit sign above the door to my work on the inside.
Okay.
And the string that you could yank on it to make it come down was long enough that it could reach the workstation nearby. So one night, I came in the door, and this fucking thing drops in front of me, and I'm just like, really? And they were hoping for a better reaction.
Way to disappoint him.
Now, later on that night, he was eating an apple. This other individual of mine that was my friend at work. And I told him, like, hey, did you wash that apple? Oh, shit, I didn't. I'm like, Like, God, that'd be terrible if somebody would say, I don't know, feel obligated to prank you back and will have rubbed that apple on their tea bag. Not on the inside of their pants, but on the outside of their pants. He's like, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm going to just throw this away now. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, but the prank was making him doubt whether I did or did not.
With you, I would not take the chance. If you calmly suggested something like that, it would definitely end up in the garbage.
Yeah.
Or thrown at a tree or something so I can watch it go splat.
You're listening to Blumpkin and Friends.
Anyways, revenge is fucking funny sometimes.
It is. I one time when I was in after my coworkers, they all went home. I stayed after a couple of minutes, and I went over to two of them. I took their mouse chips out of their laptops and switched them.
Nice.
That was funny.
For the wireless mouse.
Yep.
Oh.
I switched them so that they also like they told me when I got in the next day, like I come in and I sit down at my desk, I turn around and look at them, and they're just kind of both turn and look at me. I'm like, morning. They're like, good morning. I'm like, what? And they're just like, you fucked with our mouse pad. Because he's over there going like this, like my mouse doesn't work, and my mouse is going back and forth on the screen, but I'm not even touching it. It's like,
that's good. That's good shit right there.
So another time, probably a few weeks later, I took the batteries out of their mouse.
Oh, you bitch.
Equally entertaining.
Yeah.
And another time, one of the guys, not one of those two, is another one. I don't really know what to call him. I'll call him Scooter. I don't know how he did it, but we have lockers in the garage, so we keep our tool bag, our vest, and everything like that in there. And he somehow zip-tied mine shut. So, like, when you slam a locker, you know, the little things that actually latch on,
yeah,
they go up and down freely. You don't have to, like, pull the handle or anything. Well, he zip-tied it so that I couldn't pull the handle to open my locker. So I went up to my locker after being on the road all day, and I got, what the fuck? You know, I couldn't pull it. It's just this tiny little tab. It's barely indented on both sides, so you can't, like, get a really good grip on it. Mm-hmm. I was like, God damn it, you know, and I could hear him laughing.
Was he laughing, like, further away, behind a truck, or was he actually working, and then all of a sudden he heard you swear, and he knew that finally you
He was up in the mezzanine, like the second story, and it's open above that garage spot. Yeah. So he could hear and probably even see what was going on. So I had to get a pair of pliers out, and I grabbed onto and I pulled it really hard, and I snapped the zip tie that he used, and he used two of them. But now, like, my locker's got, like, rough ridges on it, so every time I go to open it, it feels like I'm going to get cut if I'm not careful. I should file that down.
You should. Oh, shut.
It was a really good prank.
Did you ever see the movie Dirty Work?
One time. Didn't care for it very much.
Fuck off. Dirty Work is a great film.
I don't really like Norm Macdonald that very much.
Why? He's got a lovely dry wit.
It's not his comedic style. I think it's just more his voice and how he acts. I don't know.
No, hey, you mean you don't like this? And I'm Norm Macdonald, and I'm telling stuff, and then punchline, I'm Bob Dole.
Yeah,
you don't like
much.
that. That was the movie that gave us the cameo of Chris Farley as the gentleman in the bar who had his nose bitten off by a Saigon whore.
You bastard!
So I got this idea, like, just a week ago. Now, that movie came out in, I think, 98. 97, 98, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think it was around that time.
Back when Artie Lang had a functional nose.
Who's Artie Lang?
Fuck. It was his friend in the movie.
Oh, the fat guy.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've seen
Didn't know
Artie
his
Lang now, his nose has collapsed because cocaine eats away at cartilage, and his nose is flat.
Oh, okay.
It looks all kinds of fucked up.
Did he lose weight?
Well, yeah, I mean, you always kind of get a little bloated from cocaine, but he's lost some weight.
Okay.
Funny that the weight loss is your main concern with a man who's
Well, I
had a
just remember him
25-year coke habit.
Well, yeah, it's like if you're doing coke, it's like it makes you really hyper and everything, doesn't it? Does it kind of isn't it like a really fucked up caffeine high where you just have all kinds of energy?
If I'm to believe this one inmate one time told me, he's like, "You ever do cocaine to 6?" I'm like, "No." Why? He's like, "You do cocaine, you can fuck for like 14 hours." And I just thought to myself, "That's what?" He's like, 14.
That's
man,
bullshit.
You do cocaine, you can fuck for like 14 hours, man. You just keep going and going.
We're men.
And
We
going.
don't have enough blood to run both of them at the same time.
I simply said to him, I'm like, I am not a scientist, but that does not sound right. However, I cannot give you any evidence to suggest otherwise. So I'm just going to have to assume that you don't get bored easy.
I suppose.
Yeah. I thought that punchline would get a little bit more of a laugh. Thanks, fucker. Anyways, so the idea I had was, wouldn't it be great to start a business like in dirty work?
Yeah, I think you'd get quite a few lawsuits, but
Probably, yeah.
yeah, no, that was the good premise of the movie. It's just like, we'll do your dirty work for you. We'll prank people, whatever, you know. So, I mean, that part of the movie is great. I just don't like Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
It'd be cool if you could start something, especially like you, with your creativity and your ability to actually go the full mile. You could, you could easily be successful at that.
and then end up in prison. So I had this idea for a business like that, and I'm like, it's like, I got a bitch of a baby mama and a pain in the ass of a mother-in-law, and I got a nosy neighbor, and I wish I could have someone who could take care of all these naggers. And when I thought of that, I immediately thought back to the South Park episode where Stan's dad is on Wheel of Fortune. And the clue is people who annoy you. Now, the letters up on the board were N blank GGERS. He's like, Randy, do you want to guess? Have you not seen that?
No, I haven't.
Holy shit. So he goes, do you know the, he's like, well, yeah, no, hang on. I know the answer, but I don't know if I should say it. He's like, you've got 5 seconds. So he just says the N word. And all of a sudden, bang, and the audience is just silent. And the cameraman looks back from the camera like, are you fucking serious? And all of a sudden, the last letter, and it's an A. And
I
he
would
goes,
have been like, not me personally.
oh, naggers.
I meant to say that.
Naggers. Yeah. So that gave me an idea for a business where if you have these people that nag you, naggers, it's fun to say because it's close to dangerous.
Yeah, it's very close to dangerous.
And I do like to walk the fine line of good taste.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, so what this business would be is somebody who basically, air quote, takes care of your naggers. Nagger nappers.
Nagger nappers?
Nagger nappers. I'd like to play you something real quick.
Do you have baby mama drama? An overbearing mother-in-law, or perhaps even a nosy neighbor? Call Nagger Nappers. We aim to bring balance and comfort back to your life through extra-legal means of conflict resolution. Think of it like pest control for human beings. We'll swing by and scoop up that problem and whisk them away to God knows where, and you can get on with your life. Where do we take them? Don't fucking worry about it. What do we do with them when we get there? It's probably better that you never know. Why spoil a happy ending by forfeiting plausible deniability? Ignorance is bliss, and culpability is our burden to bear. Call 1-800-NAGGERS. That's Naggers with an A, so settle down, we didn't just drop the N-bomb. Nagger Nappers, helping you reclaim your life.
Why'd you use the theme song from Spy Hunter?
That's Blues Brothers.
They use it in the Spy Hunter video arcade game.
Well, I don't know. That's the fucking song that started playing in my head when I came up with the idea for Nagger Nappers commercials.
Do you want them to sound so seedy?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the point.
Okay, I thought you would go something a little more like 80s car salesman like.
No.
It's funny.
No.
The content of it is funny, I think.
In my head was the voice of Dan Halen from Squidbillies, which I realize you have no base of reference for.
Absolutely none.
Well, he kind of talks like this, and he's in charge of a major conglomerate business. And he's a dirty son of a bitch, but don't you look me in the eyes.
Yep, don't know.
Dan Halen.
Not related to Van Halen.
Right. So, nagger nappers.
It could work.
That's good.
How much do you charge?
I can't discuss that with you at this time. But what I can talk to you about is the fact that we've reached the point of the show when it's time to play a game.
Yay!
Get your phone out and pick your hands.
I don't want to.
You have to. You can't just go blind. I have to give you a rematch.
I can't even look at my own to see what the...
Well, you should have fucking saved them in your phone then. Yeah, stuck in your head now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I used to love playing that arcade game at Skateland.
What the fuck is Skateland?
Used to be a place where you go roller skating.
Oh, you mean like Cheap Skate?
Yeah, but better.
Better? Why? Because there weren't any stabbings there at B96 night? When all the inner city kids came up to fucking roll bounce in our neck of the woods?
Then, yeah, the bathrooms were clean.
No. What are you saying about Cheapskate? Their bathrooms aren't clean?
I just don't like it.
I would say it is a lovely place to have your first sexual experience against your will. Because the guy that cleans out the skates is in there trying to finger bang your butthole. And he knows that you only brought enough money to play 2 games of Mortal Kombat, the arcade game, and not enough to get the walker to help you stay upright when on skates, because you don't do that very often. But it is a class field trip, and all you got to do is let him go 2 knuckles deep.
That's just wrong.
With a single digit. Is it? It seems like a fair price. He'll give you $6 worth of quotas. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Blumpkin and Friends proudly brings to you the Rock, Paper, Scissors Intercontinental Championship Challenge Championship of the World! Hand number 1.
I went with rock.
You went with rock. I went with rock. No point. Hand number 2.
I went with scissors.
You went with scissors. I went with scissors. No point. Hand number 3.
I went with scissors.
You went with scissors. I went with paper. Well, that's a point for you.
Point to me. Yay.
Oh, good for you. Hand number 4.
I went with paper.
You went with paper. I went with scissors. So we're tied. Going into hand number 5.
This sucks. This ain't gonna end well.
Hand number 5.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
You really? You went with rock. I went with paper. And there you just like that. I don't owe you another rematch. I stole your title, and then I fucking beat you again. You know what'll make you feel better?
I'm better at this game in person, you know. Fucking winging the hand out and just...
You are not making a rock, paper, scissors motion. You are basically doing a sideways jack-em-off motion.
That's how you do paper, rock, scissors? Just...
Yeah, no, you pound your hand on your hand.
Well, okay, I didn't have the hand over there, for fuck's sake.
You need the support hand, or it looks like you're sitting there giving a handy J to a tall gentleman while you sit down.
Maybe to you, but when I went with the 2 fingers for scissors, you should have been like, oh, he's mimicking paper, rock, scissors. But no, not you. He's jerking off.
Well, maybe you should have hung out at more Harlem Globetrotters games as a kid.
Say what?
What the fuck?
I mean, I didn't, but I just think there'd be a lot of tall guys there that would want handy J's.
How's that for you?
Now, we're not talking guys that are 8 feet tall.
Damn near.
Hey, Meadowlark Lemon, can I get your autograph? Sure, kid, but you gotta do something for me first.
This shit ain't free.
I'm gonna spin this basketball, and you're gonna try to get me off before it falls off. Ready, go.
Just punch him.
I guess.
Some people get off on that.
Yeah, he was a lot nicer to kids in the Scooby-Doo mysteries they were involved in.
And Gilligan's Island.
Tell your mom I got a trick that I can show her. I don't know, that's just where my mind went with that.
Yeah.
Nega nappers. Are you feeling the sting of an empty wallet thanks to a conniving cunt of a baby mama? Call Nega Nappers. We'll get your finances in order and give that bitch bigger problems to worry about. There's no need for mediation or support recalculation paperwork when you call Nega Nappers. You'll feel nothing but joy feelings this Father's Day, thanks to our tried and true tactics for conflict resolution. Call 1-800-NEGAS. That's NEGAS with an A. We know it's dangerously close to a racial slur, but mind our own beeswax is our corporate identity of choosing. Nega Nappers, helping you reclaim your life.
Interact with the show on Twitter at Blumpkin Show. That is at Blumpkin Show. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Blumpkin and friends. We are on iTunes and on Podbean at blumpkinshow.podbean.com. Find original songs at soundcloud.com/Blumpkin Music. And for related podcasts on the same network, go to infirmary.org for Infirmary Media Podcasts.
You sounded so sad.
I ran the gamut of emotions there. I'm the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin.
I'm number one fan Tim.
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm number one fan Tim. I am what the fuck? Just end it.
Good night.